Hey guys, welcome back to the Daily Drift. You know what it is. So again, we broke another part, the RX8 you probably saw in the last video. It's drooling, dude. Go this way. Poured coolant everywhere. Our JB weld fix didn't work. So I went searching online, and everywhere I found it was nothing but those plastic bottles. Same things that break, they go out. A lot of people that get them say that they're just not good. They don't last very long, whatever. And I really wanted to do a budget thing here, but it's looking more and more like I'm gonna have to spend a little bit of money just to make sure this thing's reliable. Well, at least as reliable as rotaries can be. So that's what we're gonna do. I ordered a part and it got in today, like literally, like I just picked it up. So I'm gonna open it up, show you what I got. All right, so what we got here is a magical box from Moroso. And inside this box, you'll see here, this is the part number. It's a coolant tank. There's something special about this one that is not like the plastic ones. This is the only aftermarket one I found, as cheaply as I managed to find this one, that does what this does. So let's open it. All right. I can't wait to see what this thing looks like. I'm sure it's gonna be nice. Okay, looks like they packaged it up nice. Look at that. So this is the new piece. It's all aluminum, super shiny. Look at that, it even says Moroso, that's really nice. So obviously, one of the negative sides to this particular unit is that it doesn't have the hookup that goes on the bottom for the sensor. That's kind of an issue, but not really. I mean, I'm gonna keep track of the coolant. We've got a coolant temp sender, so that's not really that big of a deal. If we wanted to, we could retrofit this for one, but the benefit of this is this top is not gonna get messed up. It's solid, it's very nice quality. All this whole piece is really high quality. It feels really nice. And this, I know this is like way outside the budget, but this part was about $200. But, so I know, you guys are thinking, hey, that's not budget, that's 200 bucks. That's almost as much as you paid for the car, I know. I didn't want to have to do this, but to put it in perspective, the cheapest one that I found for a stock, just regular one, was about $130. There were some used ones I found for like 100, but who knows how long they were gonna last. This piece is gonna last longer than the freaking engine, the transmission, probably everything else in that car. So, you know, yes, it was $200, but I think it was $200 well spent. Okay, first step, let's get that hood up. Hello, baby. Okay, so first thing, we're just gonna pop these hoses off and then pull this puppy out. All right, so first we gotta take the battery out.
I saw her standing in the street alone.
Damn. Okay, so now for the fun part of undoing these damn hoses. Probably gonna leak coolant like everywhere I go, but we'll see.
And then I tell her to look into my eyes and never let it go.
Okay, let's do a comparison of these two real quick. Okay, so this is the old one. You can see that, like, dimensionally, they're basically the same. Got the same exact outputs there and there. The main difference is it doesn't come with this attachment to go to your level, and it doesn't have a gauge because you obviously can't see inside to see when it's full. So you have to kind of eyeball it. That's kind of a downside of this, but I mean, realistically, just get it close and it should be fine. But if you look at just the makeup of this, you can see it's sealed around this edge with plastic, and it's not very good as far as you can see where it's starting to come apart in some places, and I'm leaking coolant on the bench. But anyway, okay, so basically, so you can tell there's some major differences between these. These is sealed like this. This is welded seamlessly. It's aluminum, so it's not going to rust. And it's very solid. This piece is very, very solid. So it's got the really nice insignia there saying Moroso. That's pretty awesome. You can see here, this is our epoxy job that we did up here, and it actually looks like it failed on this point. Yeah, it did. You can see it's got flexion, and now it's got a nice big hole. So the JB weld didn't hold up to the pressure. Could have been the way it was applied, I don't know, but you can see where it's just blown out. This thing was a little bit far gone when we got it. So that's the issue. This one, we're not gonna have that problem. This one's very solid. It's very nice. So let's get this puppy on the car. Okay, boys, looks like we got the brand new piece right here. So let's see how well it fits. I don't think that clamp's big enough. It's not. I'm gonna have to get a different clamp to put on here because it won't fit over this bulb. Okay, so I got a clip, hose clamp, so we'll take this one off and we'll do that instead. We'll say it looks a lot better. Alright, so you can see where everything is just covered in coolant down here. Up under here too, it just exploded. And our air filter, you can see, has a tint of green in it. That didn't work too well to stop because we didn't have an actual air box for it. So yeah, there might be coolant inside our oil now. So we might need to do an oil change, we'll see. Because yeah, we don't want that shit getting in the engine. One little side note is this thing is going the opposite direction. Usually it would be coming out this side, but for whatever reason it's going out this side now. I don't think it really matters, but just something to think about. Let's put some coolant in this puppy.
Say the word, say the word.
Oh, it feels so much better. Look at that. Even looks good too. Okay, so now I'm gonna pop this puppy off so I can clean it.
Say the word.
Looking at this thing, it's not looking too great. So if you can see inside there, that is the mass airflow sensor right there, and it's covered in coolant. Inside of this, you can see there's all kinds of nastiness. So that's what we're gonna clean up. So let's get to it. Okay, so we'll start by removing the mass airflow sensor. Let's start by removing this. It's just a couple of screws. And now we just gently pull it out. Careful not to touch anything. So you can see it's completely soaked. So that's what we're gonna be cleaning. So we're gonna take our mass airflow cleaner and we're gonna spray this thing off. Be careful not to touch any of these pieces. Now we just gotta let it dry. So now we're gonna go and clean this thing off.
Seeing all the reasons we should forget about this place, but I don't wanna leave here if you're just gonna stay.
Okay, so now we'll just let that thing dry off. Let's get rid of all that coolant, shall we?
Cast beyond the sky, leave our fate for another day. Riding these horizons, we'll find our way.
Well, we may as well attempt to install the AC belt while we're here, since we have it. May as well see if it works. Alright, that's that. I'd say it looks a lot better. Now it's got new belt on there, got that belt on. Everything's cleaned up, no more coolant sitting around. Looking good. Go. Now I'm just going to take this mass airflow sensor we cleaned off and pop it in here. Nice and easy. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but Taps is playing. You know what that means? Time to get to bed. Just pop this sucker back on there. Pop this sucker back in here. Bam. Alright, so that's everything hooked back up. This is our new Moroso coolant bottle. Everything else is hooked back up. We fixed our line down there. Everything else is looking good. Nice and clean. We still don't have this bottom airbox piece. So I'm gonna have to figure something out about that. That's not good. But other than that, it looks pretty decent. We'll see if the AC works. And we gotta bleed the coolant. Basically, you just jack the car up, get it warm, take the cap off, let the air work its way out, burp it. But what we're gonna do, I can't do that right now because it's like super dark, so I'll have to do that later. Well guys, that's pretty much all I'm gonna get done tonight. We got the part installed. It looks great. It looks way better than the one we had. We know it's not gonna leak. I can't start the car up just yet just because it's kind of late, but we'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll go get it inspected and get everything else done so we can hopefully drive it a little bit, see how it does on the street. If you guys like this video, be sure to smash that like button. If you didn't, dislike it. Either way, doesn't matter to me. I just like to know what you guys like. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider subscribing, because we're going to keep doing more builds like this. We're going to keep pushing out more cars, trying to get these things worked up, trying to get them fixed. If not, I'm going to get this little baby back here worked on. The RX-7's been neglected lately, but don't worry, she's going to be worked. She's in the position, she's ready to go. We just got to start operating. So look forward to that too. So again guys, I hope you all have a great day, and just remember, keep drifting fun.